Let us move on to part 2 of the lesson. Let us continue our lesson on machinery safety. In the second part of machinery safety lesson, we will focus on a few things, namely laws and legislations, method for controlling machinery hazards, and machine guarding. At the end of this lesson, we hope you will achieve these two objectives. Objective number 1, identify all methods of preventing and controlling machinery hazards. And objective number 2, explain all types of machine guarding. In the previous lesson, we have learned about different types of machinery hazards. In order to avoid any accidents, we need to control these hazards. The basic method for determining the control of machinery hazard is similar with other hazards. First, you have to identify the hazards. Second, conduct a risk assessment. And third, propose controls based on the level of the risk. Fencing of Machinery and Safety Regulations 1970 have outlined the provisions related to safe use and protection of machinery. The objectives of these provisions are: number 1, to protect the worker from hazardous parts of machinery that may not be designed, constructed, located, or used in a safely manner, and number 2, to prevent any accidents involving machinery. When you select machinery protection, you must at least meet the minimum requirements, which are: protection can avoid contact. Protection can prevent objects from falling into machine. Protection used does not create new hazards. And protection used does not create new obstructions or distractions. There are basically 4 types of machinery protection. Number 1, guards. Number 2, devices. Number 3, isolations. And number 4, operations. The selection of machinery protection depends on type of operation or equipment, size or shape of material, method of operation, physical layout of the workplace, type of material and production requirements. Guards are protection that will act as a barrier that can prevent the human body from coming into contact with the hazardous parts of the machine. Guards that used must be designed according to engineering standards, sturdy, able to provide required protection, protect the hazardous part as close as possible, do not interfere with work, and can be used safely. Do you know how many types of guards we have for machinery protection? Let's view all of these. Number 1, fixed guard. Fixed guard is a type of guard that permanently fixed to the machine. It does not have any moving parts and its functions are not dependent on moving parts. Number 2, interlock guard. Interlock guard has inbuilt tripping mechanism that stops the machine when the guard is open. Number 3, adjustable guard. Adjustable guard is a guard that combines the elements of adjustability which, after adjusting, stays in same position during operations. Number 4, self-adjusting guard. The opening of this guard is determined by movements of work material. It prevents entry of persons into the hazardous area but allows entry of work materials. The guard will return to original position when operations are stopped. Protection using devices. As a conclusion for this lesson, let us recap the important points. To control machinery hazards, it is important to identify the existence of hazards followed by the assessment of risks. Different types of guarding can be used to protect workers from machinery hazards.